the name right because I don't want to say it wrong.
You can say
Okay.
Wahidur.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. We hired him as an expert for tracking because we have we want to start in the US with, okay, or I will wait until Jeremy's here. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, nice to see you.
Hello, how are we? Good
Hi,
morning.
nice to see you.
Good morning. Good morning.
Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet
So yes, just a quick introduction. I think it will be a very short call. Well, first of all, thank you to all of you guys for joining this call because it really gives me a headache since a couple of weeks, and now I'm slightly optimistic that we can solve this problem. So yes, we want to start in the US market with listicles and advertorials, and the listicles are in on Webflow. And the problem is we tried it in Germany, I think, a couple times, but it was always zero sales. But it's possible that it's zero sales, but I think we have like, I don't know, you know, we have a couple hundred sales a day in Germany, so there might be some sales, but we couldn't track them properly because the attribution was shit. Because we have the problem, we have our meta ads, and then we will send them to Webflow, to the listicle, and then from Webflow to our Shopify page. And yes, this is why we hired Vahidur, and yes, maybe he can explain what he wanted to do, and you guys can tell me if it's okay or if it's a problem for our tracking. But he's only talking about the American ad account and everything. He's not involved in our German operations at all. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
So-
super. Maybe just quickly, because I don't know off by heart, Liam, how have we set up the tracking in the ad account in the US? Do you know?
We don't use anything except the triple rate parameters, so it's very basic.
So we've actually used the normal Google and YouTube app. Yeah.
Okay.
At the moment.
Yeah, perfect.
Which is all right. Okay. All right. So Vahidur, pleasure to meet you. What's your plan? Run us through.
Okay, so I have already did some setup, and as I discussed that what I make changes, but no worries, it's still not live because without your permission, I will not publish it. So can I share my screen so I can discuss in details? And
Sure.
another point, so as you know that I am not a native speaker, so if I made any mistake or communication in English, so please ask me again.
All good, mate. Your English is much better than I would imagine.
Then mine.
Not at all. Okay, let me share my screen. So okay, so our main problem was that this is our landing page, and as we know that every ad platform, every reporting platform is attribute based on their click ID. Like for Google Ads, it's GCL ID; for Facebook Ads, FBCL ID; TikTok Ads, TCL ID, right? But here is the issue was that we are using Webflow as a landing page because as we can increase our even increase our search volume or something like that, and everything in landing page, so that we are using Webflow as a landing page. Then if someone click on claim your summer discount, then it will redirect on our Shopify, right? So the problem is when someone landing on our Webflow, that time it was available like click ID, everything was available with UTM parameter as well. So without UTM parameter passing through perfectly, we can't optimize or we can accurately attribute this. That was our main problem. So what I did that by using a custom HTML tag, if someone land on our Webflow page with the GCL ID, everything, with UTM parameter or anything else, then if redirect someone, then with the second domain, that means with the Shopify, it will also carry the GCL ID, FBCL ID, and any click ID, everything. It will carry everything. So that's why if I click right now here, if you see that, just a minute, take a moment.
No, yeah. So what it's meant to do, it should like take over the the whatever's after the URL, right? Like the parameters and
Yes, exactly.
correct.
So if you see
Yeah.
that I take a test UTM source or something, everything like someone is coming from our ads campaign. Here we added UTM's TW source, Facebook, and everything with the test FBCL ID. And this is our Webflow landing page. If I click on enter, if you see here that we have everything on our UTM. And if I click here, do you see that we don't have anything with UTM like click ID, everything is vanished, right? So this is the problem we are facing right now. So what I did, and if I do from track manager preview, let's connect and click on there. Right now, if you see with all the parameter, um, that available on our landing page, also available on our second domain like Shopify. That's mean if everything is available with our second domain right now, every ad platform as well extremely sorry, just a minute.
Good.
Sorry, my kids was there. Okay. So right now everything is available on the second domain, but in our previous one that we just lost the tracking click ID, ETM parameter or everything, right? So, but right now it's all everything is available, even if it's Shopify, like ETM source, TW, FBCL ID, even if it I took just FBCL ID for testing purpose, even if it's GCL ID, any click ID, it will available on the second domain, right?
But it would
What
do
will
that
be
Gclid as well, right?
G? Sorry.
It would do that Gclid as well for the Google Click ID.
Yeah, yeah. It will. I created this code as a dynamically. So every click ID it will pass through the URL, and
Okay, good.
then if someone land on our landing page first of all, then redirect every anywhere for this product or any product. If then it will pass the UTM parameter, click ID, everything with the second domain. Then, because as you know that Facebook identify their attribution by FBC, Google by GCL ID, and triple whale like their UTM parameter. So if we can pass through the parameter, it will be um, easy to identify for Google and Meta. And now what I did, as we are using the Google and YouTube apps for the tracking, or Facebook and Instagram apps for the tracking, that time we have some limitation. Limitation means if I preview here and also preview from here, this is the last point, just a minute. Okay. So if you see here, with our existing setup, our content IDs as not as a string, but everything is looks good without the content IDs. But Meta recommended to use content IDs as a string format, but it's not an string format. So that's why sometimes we face issues as a right attribution with if we run the catalog ads, and that's the thing. And that's why I also build the event like add to cart, begin checkout, purchase, view content. That's a key event from the Google Tag Manager. That time, what will be that our content IDs, content type, everything will send as per our meta recommendation. What I did, especially for purchase, if I discuss for the purchase, I send it the customer information with a hashing method. That's the highly recommended for meta ads. We send a city, country, email, first name, last name, state, everything with a hashing method, as well as the properties for currency values as per their recommendation. So if we use the Google Tag Manager, and we can easily increase our event mesh quality or everything, and it will more reliable than the previous one like apps. So this is the thing I did, and right now I need to confirmation. So do we need the server side tracking? And let me know if you still want to use the apps or Google Tag Manager. If you want to use the apps, so I will pause this tag. Just it will live this one that will attribute everything. Otherwise, I will use Google Tag Manager for everything like tracking and pass through the cookies.
I'll be honest, I haven't understood half of that because I'm not really quite sure what this has to do with Google at the moment. Because, of course, at the moment, we are just going to be sending traffic, Google traffic directly to the product pages and not involve the advertorial. If we get to the stage where we would need cross domain track, that's what it essentially is, right? Cross domain tracking, right? From the advertorial to the Shopify store. If we need that for Google, then we would just probably do that via GTM as well. We could quite easily just set up the same GA4, for instance, on the advertorial site, and then install cross-domain tracking with Google Analytics 4. Or we use a different solution. I mean, we could also set up tracking completely with just GTM. Liam, I'm pretty sure we've done that in the German store. It's just with GTM. Might give us additional flexibility, but to be honest, potato at this stage, right? To us, it doesn't really matter or impact anything. So what I'd say is, for Facebook, brilliant, go ahead, no problem. Do we need it server side as well? Up to you if you want to. We don't really need it. But I don't think this is going to impact Google just yet. So I think we're okay.
Okay, then yes, thank you very much. This is all I wanted to hear because as you know, Jeremy, I'm very, very happy with you guys. It's work, Liam, Jeremy, and all of the team. We are very happy, and we don't want to disrupt our work. And
No,
so everything.
I don't think it's going to have any impact on us. But what we do is, once we're at the stage where we want to then have advertorials as well for Google through demand gen YouTube, we might want to just consult Vido again, because it will be a bit more complicated if we want to marry that up with a Google and YouTube app, right? That's not going to be that easy. But there's other ways around it. We don't need the Google and YouTube app forever, but for now it's an easy solution that was easy to set up. So it's going to be okay.
Okay, so just a last question to you guys. So it makes sense for you in terms of Meta right now, because to be honest, I'm not scared for Meta because it's barely any volume. We have like 8 or to 10 sales so nothing will happen if we do anything wrong. But if you tell me it makes sense to do it and it sounds logical, then let's go for it.
Yeah, for Meta, it makes sense the way it is right now.
Perfect. Liam, do you have any adjustments or is everything okay?
No, I think I agree with Jeremy. I think it's early days, and we've set up the YouTube, Google and YouTube app, so I don't think for our side it's all good.
Then yes, Vaidu, thank you for the explanation. Thank you for your time. I have a better feeling now, and I can sleep. And yes, thank you very much for taking the call, guys, and take care and have a good day.
No problem.
No
As
worries.
I can't make our call later because Amjad delayed it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I've got a call already at the time, but Liam, I'm not sure. I haven't spoken to you yet this morning. If you can make 1:15.
Yeah, that's fine for me.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry about
Li-
that. I literally have a
yeah,
call
okay.
at the time already. So
No worries. It's fine.
okay.
Thank you very
Okay.
much, and
Thank
Liam,
you.
talk to you later.
Yep, talk to you
Bye.
later.
Okay.
Bye.